painful.
Yeah, it's gonna be painful.
Well, kind of was.
Yeah, what happened to your forehead?
Well, I did my bass toss routine, and my eye-hand coordination was a little out of sync. So I got to
really brush up on your choreography.
Yeah, that's right. I got to practice more, you know. I mean, and I got beamed on the noggin.
I didn't realize that happened to you, or I wouldn't have prodded you in the butt like that.
When did you prod me in the butt?
When you fell over backwards after we were done playing the song, and I was prodding you in the butt, and I was going to jump on you and like attack you, but I realized that you were in pain at that time.
I just wanted to get off stage, man.
Oh my God, I could tell that.
I was kind of embarrassed. Okay.
You're watching Bohemia After Dark, and this is our new video. Well, that's old now. Lithium.
That's old news.
It's old news.
Okay, how about we still play the old one off the South Pond Reel?
The In Bloom one?
Huh?
The In Bloom one?
The blue one?
In Bloom?
Yeah.
That song? Oh, yeah. Let's say hi to Chad.
Okay.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, Chad. Playing drums on In Bloom in 1990 in New York City in front of the New York Stock Exchange.
They were a tough crowd.
They were a tough crowd.
So what's the toughest crowd you guys ever played?
New York. They're pretty jaded there. Playing in front of 20 New York scum rockers.
We've seen it all.
Yeah.
You guys keep on dying thing. How does affect everything?
The trend, fascism is just rising and rising. You know, I watch the news and I see skinheads firebombing refugee centers in Germany, and to have it materialize so close to home is outrageous. And you got to fight back. You know, if you don't care, you're worse than the conservative fanatics that are implementing this on everybody. And you got to choose sides.
What do you say to people like out in the Dalles and out in like rural outskirt part of Oregon that may not be as politically aware of what's going on as the people in Portland?
It was so surprising that it started in Springfield. I mean, just my first reaction was that Oregon's such a liberal state. I couldn't believe it. I mean, isn't Springfield really close to like Eugene? It's amazing. It's perfect proof that it can happen anywhere, and it will keep spreading. It'll start in small, obscure towns like that, you know.
Homosexuality is a natural thing, and to meddle with nature is going to cause a lot of friction. Like in society, you just can't repress something like that. You can't repress a person's feelings. Oh, totally.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. The bottom line at MTV is $1 bill. I mean.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like everybody's doing well-being, you know.
We had a bad experience with MTV this last weekend. It's like we got kicked off the awards show.
Why?
Because we didn't want to play Smells Like Teen Spirit. I mean, we were bored of that song, and that song was just running into the ground. And we were told if we didn't play Smells Like Teen Spirit, we'd be kicked off the awards show. So we were, and then after
it was this battle right up to the last second of, you know, before we were supposed to play. Well, actually, a few hours before we were supposed to play that night.
And not only were we going to be kicked off the award show, there was going to be repercussions way down the line.
It was a really incestuously political problem. I mean, it was going to jeopardize a lot of people that we work with, jobs and stuff. It was like,
and when it boiled down to it,
was the first time we ever felt like real whores, you know. It was.
Yeah, MTV is definitely the tail shaking the dog. I mean, they have so much influence in the record company. It's really
scary.
It's really scary. I mean, bands aren't. You asked me what I'd like to change in the music industry if I could. Is I'd like to eliminate the chart system, and I'd like to base a band, merit a band on its music than on how much product it's shipped. You know what I mean?
But also, at at MTV, there are a handful of really sincere, good-hearted people who really do like music, and they're just constantly fighting. They're always putting their job on the line. Like every day, almost, they have to like stand up and say, "Well, I'm going to quit unless you let this band play," or something like that. I mean, we've met a few really great people that work there. And that's the way it is in the whole industry. You know, there's just a handful of people, but they're really making an impact. They're at least they're progressing. They really are.
And some of that good stuff filters through, like, you know, choose or lose, or you know, I saw an ad for this is MTV Family Values, and they were like selling a family, and that was like that was definitely anti-right-wing Republican.
Do you listen to any of that stuff?
Oh, sure.
What local bands do you like to listen to?
Well, I've always been a real big fan of Poison Idea.
Eating Bird.
Eating Bird is good. And the Wipers are like total god to us. I mean, any band influenced us, the Wipers influenced us more than anything.
Yeah, Portland seems a lot more organic and pure than what's happened to Seattle. Seattle's been gang raped.
Yeah.
And sometimes willingly. So.
And Primal Screams on Sunday.
The Washington State Music Industry Coalition is looking into changing the regressive alcohol laws in Washington State regarding minors. I mean, all ages shows are uncommon, and it's a real shame. I mean, funny thing about The Simpsons is a lot of people just like, hey, Bart, man, you're cool, and they don't see the subversion in it.
Hi, we're Nirvana, and
you're watching us on Bohemia After Dark.
The song's called In Bloom.